What app does Sarina spend the most time on?
Did you say TikTok?
No.
Sarina wrote Reddit and Saifa wrote Grindr.
Well,
Why would I be on Grindr?
If that's a sign of how well it's going to go, we'll see what the scores will be like at the end. Hello, everybody, and you are very welcome to another episode of the Green Room Podcast, brought to you here by the Try Channel. I am your host, Colin Regan. Sorry, all you Sean Connolly fans, you'll have to wait till next week. You've all slammed your laptops closed, thrown your phone across the room, but yes, it's me hosting this episode. But joining me today are two very wonderful guests, Dr. Sarina and Saifa Kajani.
What is this?
I think it's like applause, no?
Is it sort of like beat poet snaps? Is it that kind of thing?
Man,
that
I don't
you're-
know. She's on the. You're like cusp, like not millennial anymore, right?
I don't know. I'm clapping.
I presume it was positive anyway.
Yeah.
I took it as positive energy, welcoming energy. But guys, how are you? How have you been?
Grant, all things considered.
Yeah. We live very far apart now, so times are tough.
See, well, I'm glad that it was this podcast that was able to bring you back together.
It
No.
was.
Yeah.
Dr. Sarina. I can still call you Dr. Sarina,
Oh
right?
yeah, no, I still have my doctorate.
Yeah, she
yeah.
loves it.
Yeah.
Call me doctor.
You're just jealous. You don't have a doctorate.
Well, yeah. When's that happening? When's that happening?
I'll stick to my cookie shop.
Okay. Well, okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Doctor and baker.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, Sarina, what's the news with you?
Me and Saif are in our married era. Well, you're not married yet, but I got
I'm
married.
engaged.
Well, actually, I think we're all there.
Wait.
We're all there.
So myself and my husband got married 2 years ago at the courthouse, but we had our big wedding in February in Mexico, and Saifa was there as my bridesmaid, and then our other sister Sarah, who never she will never do something like this ever.
No.
I think we take up too much of
Too much energy.
Too much energy. She's like, you guys are losers.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then Saifa, I don't want to steal your thunder, but you got engaged.
And I got engaged. That's my big news.
Congratulations all around, guys.
Yeah. Got engaged, and we're home this weekend for my engagement party.
Nice.
Yeah.
So big shindig, and I'm 3.5 years sober.
Nice.
Way.
Extra congratulations all around.
Yeah.
Very good.
Oh,
Yes.
Jesus, sorry, keep
all,
knocking.
all the beat poet snaps for you. Yes.
Yeah.
Have you found it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, life is definitely better. And I think anything good in my life is because I'm sober, to be honest. So I live in Dubai now, and I opened a cookie shop over there, a little bakery, and that's been going really well. Now, it wasn't easy. It took a year to open. And then when we finally opened, there was changes in the region. So that's been quite difficult to navigate. But apart from that, it's been good.
I was going to say, you obviously take a lot of work because you had a cookie shop here in Dublin. And then, I suppose moving to Dubai must have obviously been quite the change or quite the jump.
Yeah, it took about 1.5 years from getting the keys to actually opening. And we are just coming up to a year now of being open as well. So that's great. It was definitely taxing, but worth it.
Yeah.
I always wanted to do it. It was always my dream. So it's quite nice. It's quite nice.
Very good.
I might not have a doctorate, but I make good cookies,
I don't know why you're slamming my doctorate. It was hard to get.
Yeah, it's just the way you go on. I'm a doctor.
I love such sibling energy to be like, I mean, this is an incredible, great accomplishment and all, but do you have to talk about it? Do you really?
Yeah. In everyone's face. Put your doctor away.
Yeah, for you, the doctor is out. You're like, no thanks.
She doesn't like it.
She's just my sister,
I think that is, I mean, I have 2 older brothers, and I think, no matter what this is, they'd be like, oh, geez, fair play. But they'd be like, oh, yeah, but, you're still, the younger brother. Ultimately, it's just going to be like that, no matter what success you get.
Yeah.
My thing is with Saifa, so I'm the typical eldest child, overachiever, trying to do everything to please my parents. And Saifa is just oh, woe is me. I need help with everything in my life.
Hey, life is not easy for me. It's really, and I'm quite hurt that you're taking the piss out of it, Sarina. I've gone through a lot, Colin.
I know. It sounds like it.
So having Sarina kind of come at me now.
Wow.
See, this is what I'm
Wow.
saying.
Jeez.
She's always a victim. She's fine.
Wow, I can't believe it. I thought a doctor would have more, bedside manner in this situation.
Compassion.
Yeah, compassion. Wow.
Shut the fuck up, Saifa.
Anyway, look, here we are, onwards and upwards.
I'm sure my brothers probably think that about me. It was just like, oh, fuck, we had to do so much shit for you. Yeah,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I remember when me and my brother were kids, like in our teenage years, we'd have to sneak out the window. That's we would sneak out of a window to like go to a house party or something, and then sneak back into the same window to get home.
Mhm.
And there was one time, I think I was like 16 or 17, and we'd have to tag team to make sure that we both came in at the same time. So if we got caught, both of us would get caught together, and we'd share the pain.
I see.
There was one night when we went, and Mum came home at like maybe midnight, and Amir wasn't home yet, and I was home. And the way our house works is the back door has an entrance into the kitchen and then another entrance into the like bathroom. And so if you came through the back door, you could go to the bathroom to go into the kitchen, or you could go just through the kitchen. So my mom came home, she's in the kitchen, and I'm texting Amir like furiously being like, she's home, you need to come home, what the fuck is going on? Now bearing in mind, Mum just used the bathroom, she came into the kitchen, she's chatting to me, she's making herself a cup of tea, and then she hears the bathroom flush, like the toilet flush, and Amir comes out. Mom's like, I was just in the bathroom.
Oh, poor woman.
And Amir was like, what are you talking about, Mom? I just came downstairs. And she was like, but I didn't hear you come down. And we just had to move it quickly. And so you know that movie Gaslight? What is it? The gaslighting movie?
I don't know, but yeah, you gaslit her to bits anyway.
Yeah, that's basically, yeah, I suppose on your point of view, it was like the teenage version of a horror movie. It's like, oh no, she's here. We're like, we can't let her see us. We can't be caught.
But that's because my mom would whoop our ass.
Well, I mean, you very enlightened us. What needs you? I feel like my story will pale in comparison. So I mentioned on the last episode that I was going to go to Portugal. I just back for Portugal. Me and Kelly had a few days. Yeah, it was very nice. It was in Albufeira. It was very, very nice. Drank a lot of Superbock, ate some pastel de natas, all that. It was very, very lovely. One of the nights we had a celebrity sighting. We had a lovely meal. Went to this bar. Sat down. There was outdoor seating of this bar. So we got our pints, sat down, and Kelly goes, "Oh my God!" I was like, "Whoa!" She was like, "I think the guy behind me is Rod Stewart," and I was like, "What?" I was like, yeah.
He's still alive.
He is. I guess he'd be more like my parents' generation, really. He'd be more like, yeah, my parents, Kelly's parents, maybe like my aunties and uncles would be more of the guy. But I think it was more just like, we sat there, we're like, oh my God, that's Rod Stewart. That's no way. So Kelly's like, you need to get a photo. So I'm trying, I'm trying to discreetly take a photo, pretend I'm taking a photo of Kelly. Well, actually, I'm trying to get a photo of Rod Stewart, but his friend is like stood beside him. Okay. And so I can't get a good enough photo of where you can see him in it. So I'm like, okay, this is like not great. I said to Sean and like said to a couple of other friends, and one of them was like to pretend to take a video call and walk around the bar. And I was like, I can't do that. I was like, I'm gonna look mental. And I was like, oh no, just do it. And I was like, okay, if I'm gonna do this, I was like, I have to make it like, I guess, somewhat believable. So I was like, okay, maybe I could just like pretend I'm on the phone, but I can't talk. Out of respect for Rod Stewart, who I saw at this bar, I'm not going to show the video. But just to prove that I did it, I basically took on the role of like an exasperated worker who's maybe like his boss rang him on holidays and can't talk right now, is basically the sort of the role that I decided to play. So this is the video. What? Sorry, I said it. What's that? I'm in Portugal. I can't really talk. I can't really talk. I'll just I'll ring you back tomorrow. Okay. Bye.
I love the typical Irish bye.
Yeah. So and my role continued when I sat back down because I went, oh, why is he ringing me on a Saturday? He knows I'm on holiday. He knows I'm on holiday and it's a Saturday. And I was like, this is absolutely ridiculous. I was like, I should quit that job. I honestly had to quit. And Kelly was just like, yep. So if any casting directors need a role of exasperated worker gets a call on holidays, you could find me. you know my details are here on the Instagram. Kelly managed to get a better photo of him, and I have a side-by-side comparison of a photo of Rod Stewart and Rod Stewart. And again, out of respect for Rod Stewart, I won't be showing this photo.
That is Rod Stewart.
Well, they're both pink anyway.
Here's the thing. Then we were googling his tour dates, and he has a residency in Vegas coming up. But this was before, and I was like, oh, if you were Rod Stewart, wouldn't you do that? Just be like, oh, before I pop off to Vegas, I'll have a few days in Portugal. Wouldn't that be nice before work kicks back up? You know. So it was definitely. I think you could tell from the photo. It was definitely Rod Stewart.
I think it is.
Yeah, and
You're not convinced.
I'm not convinced.
I think it both is Rod Stewart and isn't Rod Stewart.
Yeah,
And
he's
I
one of
think-
those tribute fellas.
And I think, yeah, he could be Portugal's #1 Rod Stewart tribute act. But yes, no one could tell me otherwise, unless Rod Stewart himself says, I was not in Portugal the week before I had shows in Vegas. And so, yeah, there you go.
That's a great story.
Thank you. I like how, your stories were like childhood trauma, recovery. And I'm like, I saw Rod Stewart in Portugal.
The problem with meeting the Kajanis is that we never do like the surface level stuff. It's like
Yeah,
impossible. We're just like deep in. Like,
Yeah.
so tell me about what your relationship with your mom is like.
Yeah. I feel like any Irish person, you have enough pints. That's really what you're just like, oh, so did you see this Marvel movie? Oh yeah. And then like 5 pints in, you're just like, yeah, so like me and my dad, like I don't know, just I'm just really trying to connect with him, and sometimes I just don't know how hard. It's just so hard, But I think that's what was news with us. And we'll take a little break and we'll be right back after this. How did you know our theme music? That's crazy. Spot on. Wow. Well done. And welcome back to the second part of our show. For the second segment, we're going to do a little bit of a game. Seeing as you're both sisters, we thought we'd do a little game of how well do you know your sister? So we're going to give you 5 questions each. We're going to give you whiteboards with each question. You can write down your answer and then reveal your answer to see if you're right or if we were wrong. Do you think you'll be good at this?
I don't know. Because
Yeah, we haven't lived together in a very long time. And with the time difference in the countries that we live in, we get to catch up maybe once a week.
Okay.
And that's been for the past couple of years now.
Yeah.
So, look, we know enough, but I don't know her favourite colour or anything.
I do not know my favorite color.
Do you know my favourite colour?
I'm gonna go with pink.
I don't know if I actually even have a favourite colour.
That was gonna be my second option.
Jesus.
I'm going to ask my trusty assistant, Sean Connolly here, producer Sean Connolly, to bring in these whiteboards.
Hey.
Ooh, wow. Oh. So yes, I can ask the question. You can write down. Obviously, don't look at what the other person's writing.
Saifa was known for cheating.
And then
Jesus.
that was the first question. How did you but yes, so obviously yes, don't hide your answers, all that jazz. Right. So we'll go back and forth, ask you a question about each of you, and then yes, we can go move on from there, and we'll see how well do you know your sister. The first question is about Sarina.
Mm-hmm.
What app does Sarina spend the most time on?
I don't think you're gonna get this one.
Safe in deep thought.
Is this outside of messaging apps?
Outside of messaging apps, because I guess a messaging app is just default
right.
a way of communication.
All right, I got one.
You can reveal your answers to the yeah. I was gonna say 3, 2, 1, but yeah.
Did you say TikTok?
No.
So for the audio listener, Sarina wrote Reddit, and Saifa wrote Grinder.
Well,
Why would I be on Grinder?
I don't know what you and your partner be up to.
Me and my husband don't frequent those apps.
Just casually go on Grinder looking for a third. If that's a sign of how well it's gonna go, we'll see what the scores will be like at the end. So the next question is about Saifa. So if Saifa could only eat one meal for the rest of her life, what would it be?
One meal.
Yeah, many people have a favorite food, or I know a food that I guess it would be like their death row meal or whatever, just something that they could have all the time.
You know this
I
one.
think so.
3, 2, 1, go.
Fuck.
What did you say?
Lasagna and chips.
Lasagna came into my mind, but it's always going to be a Sunday roast. If you don't know me, you don't care.
No, you're right. Sunday roast is...
You need your protein, your potatoes, your veg, swimming in gravy. Nothing beats it.
I mean, I suppose that's the the worst thing about a Sunday roast is that it's called a Sunday roast and not an everyday roast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, it's 0-0. It's a tie game. Anything can happen so far. Okay, next question is about Sarina. What is Sarina's go-to excuse when she cancels plans? I suppose I was going to say next question. Yeah, do you cancel plans?
I don't really cancel plans.
Yeah, Serena really shows up all the time. She's very reliable.
Wow, that felt like it pained you to say that.
I can't dig her on this one. Like,
I could swap this question if it's not applicable. I can swap this. What is Serena's most irrational fear?
Oh, Saifa's going to get this because it is such a silly fear.
I mean, this is the thing about irrational fears. They obviously feel rational to you. Because even if you're like, oh, this is silly, it's like, well, I still experience the fear of this. So it makes sense to me, do you know?
No, this, by all accounts, everyone would be like, that's irrational.
Okay. Have you both written your answer? Okay, and reveal. You both correct. You've both written bananas.
I don't know, like the texture puts her off or something.
The texture, the shape, the fucking
The
smell.
flavor, the smell.
Fucking everything about them was gross. I think it was because I had one too many occasions where I had a banana in my school bag and it got mushy and it ruined my books. And I love my books to be pristine and the smush. And I would get round. And then Celine once threw a banana at me that was mushy.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that would do it. Again, that's more of a childhood trauma than a rational fear. You have a distinct link to something. Someone's being like, and you're like, oh, that's suddenly not irrational anymore.
Yeah.
It's a very rational reason. A silly thing about bananas, I thought for years, literal years, was I thought you could never eat the end of a banana, as in like. In the same way that, like, you know, the way people say when you're younger, like, oh, don't eat the seed of an apple or an apple tree will grow inside you. I think someone told me basically something like that about the end of a banana. So I think it was like 20 before I was like, oh, you can just eat the whole banana. I was just like,
And you were fine.
yeah. But like, I remember being like, someone was like, but why didn't you just throw away the rest of your banana? I was like, sure, you can't eat the end of a banana. I was like, and they were like, what? And I was like, yeah, you can't eat the end of a banana because like, what are you talking about? And I was like, oh, I was just like something I was told probably when I was like 8 and it's just stuck with me for the rest of my life.
Question: do you eat kiwis? And if so, do you eat them with the skin on or off?
So no. And then by virtue of the next question, no.
I don't really eat kiwis that often, but I would opt for skin off.
Yeah, so I recently had a kiwi with the skin on because of the fibre.
Of course.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And it was, don't fucking sigh at
Just
me,
like
little
you're
girl.
doing too much.
No, it's not.
You can't sigh at fibre. That's just good, important, health recommendation these
But
days.
why are you eating a furry thing?
It's not actually that furry. It actually just tastes like a nice crunchy skin. It's nice. I would recommend just try it once.
Okay. Right. So, I mean, you got that question right. Well
So that's
done.
one to Saifa.
That's one to Saifa.
Yes.
The next question is about Saifa. What is Saifa's most used phrase? Is there something Saifa says a lot, either a phrase or maybe a slang or something that...
She texts this a lot.
3, 2, 1, reveal. Both correct. They've written Jesus, spelled Jaysus, which, yes, of course, is the very Irish way of saying Jesus. Say Jesus.
The family WhatsApp will be going off and like everybody texting and Saifa won't respond to anything and just be like, Jesus.
You could say that in any reason,
situation,
any
yeah.
situation, just like Jesus.
Yeah.
Right, well done. So that's one apiece. Next question is about Sarina. What is Sarina's most controversial food opinion? It's going to be bananas shouldn't be eaten by anyone ever. No one should eat a banana.
No one should eat a banana. What is my controversial food opinion?
Pineapple on pizza, stuff like that.
Eating skin on kiwis.
Skin on kiwis.
That's fine,
you know,
I think.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
It was a hot dog sandwich. Fuck, I don't know. You've already written something down, so I don't know.
Is there something that comes up a lot or something that maybe you've squabbled over a food thing before?
All right, I think this is one.
All right, so 3, 2, 1, go.
Skin on kiwis, very controversial.
That's not that controversial.
So Saifa wrote skin on kiwis is nice, and Sarina wrote 3 types of potatoes at Christmas dinner.
I think you need 3 types of potatoes. We always have an argument because I want mashed potatoes, roast potatoes, and croquettes.
Okay.
And then everyone else is like, nah, we only just need one type of potato.
Well, I mean, the first 2 I think are would be on my Christmas dinner.
Yeah,
So I
exactly,
can
you
understand the
need them.
first two, but maybe three might be
They're all texturally different. though.
there. That is true.
That's the great thing about potatoes. They're versatile,
Yes.
unlike my sister.
Very controversial, Serena.
You're such a dickhead. You know that?
I thought you were going to say like eat more fiber, but that's not really controversial.
Yeah.
That's universal.
You know what's pissing me off is that everyone's getting on the fiber train, and I've been saying it since fucking 2017.
Yeah.
And now everybody's like, "Oh, you need to eat your fiber." If I just had kept up with my Instagram, I'd
Mm.
be famous now.
Uh-huh.
Well, I am kind of famous.
You're Dr. Sarina.
Yeah.
All right. Next question is for Saifa. Who was Saifa's biggest celebrity crush growing up?
Celebrity crush.
For some people, it could be Rod Stewart.
Can I get a hint?
I suppose maybe there's a musician or a TV star or someone,
I had posters.
Uh,
We went to a concert together.
yeah.
So it's a TV star.
Yes, yes. Oh my God, yes.
I can't believe you
Forgot
took all that.
because no, you had two different like eras of your childhood.
Okay, so you can reveal in 3, 2, 1. They got it right. Pete Wentz.
I
Bye, boy.
was obsessed. So we went to his concert when I was like 12, and his guitar pick landed on my head, and I washed my hair after the concert
Yeah.
and poured the water into a jar and kept the jar for years. Obsessed. And I had a folder of like all his photos and like wrote into like the Metro newspaper at the time and was like, it was Valentine's Day, and I got a little segment being like, Pete Wentz, please be my Valentine.
Wow.
Hoping that he would see it. He never did.
Did you still fancy him?
Ah, no, not my type.
Your crush for Pete gone and Wentz. That's just a little bit of fun. The world's crazy right now, but that was just a fun little pun. That hopefully brightened your day. Well done. You got another answer right there. Next question is for Sarina. If Sarina was a character from a TV show, who would she be?
This is very self-serving.
Who I think or who she thinks she is? We're getting
If you-
technical now.
No, but I guess every answer has been the answer that Sarina thinks.
And then you're saying, can I ask, is it cartoon or reality?
She exists in both.
Okay.
I feel like this is very conceited, but I don't. Whatever.
It's all good. Your answer is your answer. Your truth is your truth, and that's okay. Okay, you can reveal in 3, 2, 1, go. Close.
Who did you say?
Saifa said Superwoman, and Sarina said Wonder Woman.
There you go.
Do you think I'm that? What do you think I am?
I think you're great.
What superhero do you think I am? I think you're great.
Our little brother does that, and I think he's always doing it sarcastically. So whenever I'm like trying to have like a heart to heart, and he's like, Serena, you're great. And I'm like, I feel like you're shutting me up right now.
Yeah, condescending vibes.
But he's like 13 years my junior.
Yeah.
Maybe we're gonna have a nice deep moment. Yeah, you're grand. Yeah,
You did pretty much.
yeah. I feel like it's just like an Irish man showing affection. Oh, he's gonna say like I'm the love of his life, and then yeah, sure, we go out to the chipper every now and then. That's good. We go out and get a bag of chips, and sure, we go to the pub a couple of nights a week. That's nice, isn't it?
I feel like both our partners are like that.
Yeah.
Like they just be like, oh yeah, sure, they're grand.
Yeah.
But also, you're engaged to an Irish guy, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the saying, we come from a land of poets, and yet the most an Irish man can do is like, yeah, you're pretty sound.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I'm like, yeah, good, yeah.
So true.
Okay, so it was close. It wasn't correct. It was close. Both in the superhero world. So next question is for Saifa. What is Saifa's biggest pet peeve? But yeah, it's thing that annoys you. I guess annoying habit, annoying trait.
Yeah.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Saifa wrote slow walkers, and Sarina wrote being cheap.
Yeah, that's icky. Yeah, that's true. Oh, I hate when people are tight.
You just don't like when people are tight. Like people won't like buy a round or like
it's
that
their
kind of thing.
turn to buy the round.
And then they're
You
like,
know?
oh, actually, I have to head. Blah, blah, blah. And you're like, just say you couldn't have done rounds at the beginning. Just you could have just said that.
Or like you owe me 50 cents from 6 years ago. Like, Jesus, times are tough, eh? I don't know.
It's a cost of living crisis, and people need every cent
Yeah,
they
yeah,
get.
every
They're like,
cent.
hey, 6 years ago, I gave you 50 cents. And actually, with inflation, that's at least like 74 cents now.
Yeah.
So cough up, pal.
So me and Safa have the same kind of mindset that like money comes from somewhere. Like it'll come from somewhere. Like
Yeah.
no matter what, money comes and goes. You can't hold on to it because it doesn't matter. It'll just come and go. And I say that to my husband a lot. Like money comes from somewhere whenever we're about to buy something, whatever. And he's like, "Where the fuck is the somewhere, Sarina? Because I don't know where the somewhere is. Like what's happening." And like as I've like moved up in my career, I've been able to like afford more things. And he's like, "Oh, you're the somewhere." And so now whenever he wants something extravagant for the house or we have a repair or something, he's like, money comes from somewhere.
You're like, well, that's not what I meant,
Yeah.
actually. That's not what I meant. I just meant like, if something happens and, you know, there was like a rainy day fund, we were able to afford that. Not that I could just have lavish things whenever I want. Money comes from somewhere within reason.
Within reason.
Is what I think you meant. Okay, next question is about Sarina, which is, what is Sarina's biggest deal breaker in a relationship?
This is a heavy one.
Sorry, well, apologies.
That's all right. Sorry.
It's all right. Okay, so you both have an
Ready,
answer?
yeah.
Okay, reveal in 3, 2, 1. If you've both gotten the answer right, the answer is cheating. I suppose, yeah, that is the biggest deal breaker. I was thinking like, you know, chewing with your mouth open. I feel like there wouldn't really be much of a relationship after that. I feel like, you know, the one up from that would be murder. But you know, you're right. That would be the biggest one. Yeah.
I think maybe biggest ick would have been a different one.
Yeah.
But yeah, deal breaker. I mean,
My biggest ick is cheating, guys.
yeah.
I think it's kind of gross when people cheat.
What's your biggest ick?
Long fingernails on men is probably quite tough. Just don't groom.
Or just general hygiene?
No, I don't mind a bit of muss, like smelly. Like that's all right. You get smelly from the long day. Like
No, but like hygiene in general. Like you can get like normal smells from like a long day and you'll shower. But like if it's like 3-day-old musk.
yeah.
Who's not showering for 3 days?
I don't know.
yeah.
But if you actually have to go out and about in your day, I would like to think people are showering. Are people showering? Please, in the comments, let us know. I would hope to think that you are. Okay, well done. You got that answer right, albeit quite a deep answer to the question. I would like to think that's probably everyone's answer by that logic. But yes, okay, down to Saifa's last question, which is, what is Saifa's worst habit?
You know straight away.
Yeah.
My worst habit. I
Like-
don't have any bad habits. Oh
Okay, you both have your answers ready?
no, ain't saying yeah. Okay.
So, no, do you want to preface or anything?
For everyone around me, this is a bad habit.
Okay,
For me, I don't think it's a bad habit.
I see. Okay, you could reveal in 3, 2, 1. You've gotten that right because Sarina wrote eating half chocolates and Saifa's written bite out of each chocolate in a box of chocolates. But Sarina also wrote licking crisps.
That's part of my eating disorders right now. So what I do is okay. Well, let's take it back
Yeah, well, let's go with biting half chocolates.
because in a box of chocolates, you want a little bit of this and that. You don't know which one's which. So I like to take a bite out of each, and then the one I like, I'll finish.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Now, a lot of box of chocolates do come with like a little book that says
It's not enough.
this is caramel truffle, this is orange, whatever. It's not enough.
I need to try.
Okay, and look, we do condone that here on the Try channel. But I think also sharing is important.
Saifa does not know how to share.
I think it's important. You know, I only live once, so I need to make sure I get the most out of my life. I have no problem taking a bite out of their bit in chocolate.
I was just about to say, yeah, if this was the other way around and they got into the box of chocolates first and they did that, you'd be okay with that?
I'd be definitely okay with that.
No, I don't think that's true.
Well, I'll have to agree to disagree. And then licking crisps, you got to get all the flavor and you don't get the calories.
The thing is, she did this one time and she took all the crisps out of the bag, licked them and put them back in the bag. And then our youngest sister saw a bag of crisps opened and started eating them.
And they was like, these crisps have no flavor. These are the most bland crisps ever.
Soggy.
So
Yeah, times were tough, yeah.
Weirdly, I think I'm okay. I think I'm more okay with the half chocolates than I am with licking crisps and putting them back in the thing. At least
Really?
because at least with a half chocolate, you can go, all right, someone's been to this. I've been like, Safe has been through this box of chocolates. But at least I'm kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, fair enough, whatever. I could maybe try that with the understanding of that. I could pick up a bag of crisps and go, a bag of crisps? No one's been at these. Or maybe someone's opened a few of these and then, left half the bag there. Oh, I'll have these. Little did I know they've come pre-licked. You know what I mean? At least you know what you're getting into in the half chocolates situation.
Yeah, well, what can I say?
I hope everyone can like see that Safe is just very much like, oh, whatever, it's grand.
No, yeah, well, yeah, it is grand.
I mean, ultimately, there's far worse things you could be doing than eating half box of chocolates.
You're right.
Or licking some crisps. So, if people do have an aversion to that, fair enough. But ultimately, it's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
There's like, as I said earlier, murder that people are doing. So, sorry, I'm trying to tally up here. I think Saifa got more answers right than Sarina.
Yeah.
So
I know you better.
That would be correct. Yes, Saifa knows Sarina better than Sarina knows Saifa.
That hurts. We don't care anymore.
You don't actually give a shit.
Okay, well, that's not true because I know you more. I listen.
Yeah, you may be a doctor, Sarina, but she cares. She listens.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Thanks, Saifa.
Who knows? Maybe we can have you on again another time. Play the exact same game, and you could do a rematch. You could or defend your title, or see does Sarina know more
I
about
think she
you.
only just got one overall.
You show. Oh no, sorry, I might be getting this wrong. I believe Sarina, because Sarina TV show, you said Superman, Wonder Woman, and Sarina's biggest break was cheating. So I think it was 2 points. And I think, sorry, Sarina, I think you answered 3 questions about Saifa. So I think in a twist of fate in this recount, I think it's actually Sarina knows more than Saifa. So apologies.
She's obsessed with me, to be honest. I don't know what's the crack.
I don't know how you managed to fucking flip flop so quickly and so easily.
Anyway, on to the next segment.
You're just like, something I can use against Sarina. Oh, it's actually the other way around? Oh, this one, Jesus. She can't get enough of me. Would you ever stop? Oh my God.
So, it's a skill set that I want to learn because she just does not, she just gets on with it.
Yeah. Just like confidence, regardless of like whether right or wrong. It's just like, yep, that happened. So whatever. Well, congratulations,
Thank
Dr.
you.
Sarina. Another title that you have, much to Saifa's chagrin. But that does it for this segment. Join us a little bit when we have another one right after this. Hello, everybody, and you're very welcome back to the final segment of the Green Room podcast. What we're going to be doing in this final segment is sharing some positive news, because I think the news these days is just a bit bleak, and just every time you just doom scroll on your phone, you're just like, oh Jesus Christ! You look at your phone, and you'd say Jesus.
Yes.
To use one of Saifa's most used phrases. So yeah, basically I've gotten some good stories, maybe some sort of odd stories, weird stories, but ultimately I think just some nice light-hearted stories here. Maybe we can add like a nice little bed of music to go under this, or maybe it's already playing right now. But yes, with all that said, here is some positive news. 4 dead in multi-car pileup outside. Sorry. I'm doing traffic later. Sorry, I got the wrong card there. Sorry. I actually have good news here. Sorry. So genuinely, here is some positive news. Holy deception! Rome's sexy priest calendar star never set foot in a seminary. This is from AP News. So a calendar featuring close-ups of young handsome men in priestly attire has been a perennial Rome souvenir for the last 2 decades. But few, it seems, are actually men of the cloth. Giovanni Galizia has been the cover shot of the so-called sexy priest calendar for many of the last 23 editions. In the same photo used year after year, Galizia wears a clerical collar and flashes an enigmatic smile worthy of the Mona Lisa against a granite wall of a church in his native Palermo. For Galizia, the shoot was a lark that left no mark on his life until a story in the Rome Daily this week revealed that the sexy priest calendar could be more accurately called the fake priest calendar. drawing nationwide attention. The calendar is not affiliated with the Vatican, which declined to comment. So yes, I can get a photo. Apologies for the audio listener. So yes, this man was used as the cover photo, and was your reaction was like, yeah, no.
Not for me.
But a controversy was that he's not actually a priest. Can you believe it? I don't really know what the real uproar here is because surely any calendar of any kind, you would be like, surely there's
That's what I was
models
confused.
involved, or
Yeah.
And
like,
especially it's like a nudie kind of one, isn't it?
I don't know if it's a nudie one. I think it's just maybe it's just people posing. I don't think they're like, you know, in the confession box, you know, showing a bit of leg or anything. I don't think it's actually like
The fireman type calendar.
I don't think it's
That's where
fireman
my
type
mind
calendar.
went.
I don't think he's like waving a Bible going yoo-hoo or anything like that. Like,
But they're not actually priests.
well, that's the thing. Well, supposedly the photographer says that some of them in his most recent calendar are, but that I think the controversy is that people bought this calendar thinking they were priests, and they're not. They're apparently some weren't priests.
But isn't that a good thing? Because then if you fancy them and you met them out in a bar, you could get lucky.
Yeah,
Because they're not priests.
They're not celibate. And yeah.
I don't think that's a bad
I don't
thing.
think it's a bad thing either, but also makes me wonder, like, well, maybe this isn't the same target demographic, but like, are these people watching porn and being like, wait, you mean he's not a real pizza delivery guy?
Yeah.
I can't.
Not a real plumber.
I can't watch it. My immersion is ruined. You know, like, or do you mean you watch like Fleabag or something and be like, wait, that priest's an actor? Ah, what?
Yeah.
You know,
It was Andrew Scott in
Yeah.
Fleabag. He was a handsome priest. I
Yeah.
wouldn't say no.
I'm kind of, I'm struggling with that headline. I'm kind of confused.
But also, like, it's going to AP News, which is like, I feel like a high standard
Yeah.
of news outlet.
I'm no historian now, but I think that might be the worst controversy the Catholic Church's ever had.
Did you know the Pope came out with like a whole manifesto on AI recently?
No.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a little while ago. Yeah, I seen
Well, I
that.
didn't read it, but
Yeah.
like he did.
I did know he quoted the Lord of the Rings in it, and people were like, "Wait, what the hell? He quoted the Lord of the Rings?" But people were like, "Whoa, Pope Leo knows ball. He quoted the Lord of the Rings." Next light-hearted news story: woman handed gift card receipt for 63 quadrillion pounds. And this is from I think an upcoming news outlet called BBC News. A Nottingham woman only intended to buy a matcha latte when she visited her local coffee shop, 200 degrees, with a £10 gift card. But she had to take a second look when handed her receipt, which appeared to show she had a remaining balance of more than 63 quadrillion pounds. A spokesperson for the coffee shop said, due to an administrative error, the gift card number, rather than the gift card value, was entered into the wrong part of the till. She said, "I'm just enjoying being the richest woman in the world on paper while it lasts, though I would have preferred to have a 63 quadrillion gift card to spend at the supermarket." A spokesperson for the shop says the customer was charged exactly what they should have been, and after they completed their purchase, their gift card had the right amount left on it. The barista gave them the receipt as a souvenir. So yeah, what did you make with that? What would you do with 63 quadrillion euro, I guess?
Would
Or
disappear.
Yeah.
Oh man, like
You'd never see me again.
But like, I'd be pissed off. Imagine just thinking you had that much money on a gift card and then it's gone.
I mean, it is just for a coffee shop, I guess. So you'd just be like filling up on like having like 20 cups of coffee a day or something.
Oh yeah, no, that would suck. Fucking Costa.
I guess you did have a gift card with that. You'd want it to be like, yeah, like a one for all gift card, or
Yeah.
one you could use in many
Yeah.
shops, rather than just like, I'm gonna fill up on all the sandwiches and coffee. You just like walk into a coffee shop, like, I'll take the lot. I'll buy the coffee shop itself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Have you ever, I suppose, encountered something like this, or like maybe previous jobs you've worked in or something like that?
I don't think so.
It's not the exact same as this, but I worked in a burrito restaurant about 10 years ago. And on my first day on the tills, I'd used a till before, but I was just getting used to like the menu and the layout of this one. And the guy came up with pay for his burrito, and a burrito back then cost €6.70, if you can believe that, Irish listeners. And the guy hands me €50, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I like type in 50. Someone calls me, and I look back or whatever, and I go, oh, €50. Oh, right, okay. And I type 50 again. I hit enter. So I've now instead of typing €50, I've typed €5,050, and it's popped up on the thing. Change due, whatever it is, €5,043.70. And I was like, and the guy behind me was like, yeah, I'll take that. And I was like, but I obviously wasn't about to hand over the guy $5,000, but I was like, have I messed up something on the system? I was like, I don't know if because I've done that, have I put that through as the wrong thing? So I like call my supervisor. I'm like, I'm after doing this. And he just looks at me like, what? And I was like, yeah, like I did 50, but then I did 50 again. So I'm after doing 5,050. Like, have I messed up like the count at the end of the day or anything? And he just looked at me. He was like, Colin, that's a calculator. Like, just give the man his change. And I was just like, oh, sorry, I just gave him 43.70 or whatever. But I just thought like, oh, I'm after like my supervisor at the end of the day is going to be like, who the fuck charged €5,000 for?
Do you remember Amir got Sarah that burrito card?
Yeah, there was one of the burrito chains that did buy one get one free.
Yeah, offer. You could put them on a gift card. So if you bought like 100 burritos, you get 200 burritos. And Amir's a finance guy, so he was like, well, Sarah's college is near this burrito place, so I'll get 500 burritos.
Yeah, it was something ridiculous. He got like 500 quid worth of burritos.
Yeah, so or like, and it was double the amount. So it was like, because it was buy one, get one, there was 1,000 burritos on this card. And so Sarah starts college in September. Amir comes home in like October, and he's like, let's go get some burritos. Goes to the cashier with the burrito card, and they're like, oh, you only have like 4 burritos left on this. And Amir looks at Sarah, he's like, the fuck have you been doing?
Yeah.
She's like, well, I had loads of burritos on the card and I have friends, so I got them burritos. And you said it was mine.
Yeah.
He's like walking into the burrito shop. Don't worry, guys. The next one's all on me. You get a burrito. You get a burrito. You get a burrito. Right, well, on to our next story. More than 2,000 people join a sneaky eating contest in China. This comes from China Minutes on Instagram. Taking place in a shopping mall transformed into a fake classroom, the contest recreated the experience of secretly eating during class. Each contestant had 10 minutes to finish a mug of traditional rice porridge without being caught by a roaming teacher. If caught, they'd have to stand for 30 seconds as a penalty, and if caught 3 times, they were eliminated. Contestants ranged from school children to retirees, with some hiding behind textbooks while others waited for the teacher to turn around before quickly eating. But in the end, a man in his 30s eventually won the contest using what organizers described as fast, accurate, and steady sneaky eating. He won a gold rice grain worth 1,400 Chinese yuan, which is an estimated price of $206 or 177 euro. So yeah, would you enter a competition like this?
That's good crack.
Was it the hide and eating?
Yeah, you feel like you're back in school and
I don't think I ever did that.
I was gonna say I probably do it like crisps or a chocolate bar. I don't think I was having like a little
like
a mug of porridge.
Yeah, Smarties are like
Yeah, that's good crack now. I would do that.
Yeah.
And I think I'd be good at it, to be honest. I like the sounds, so I don't know. Maybe I'd be yeah.
You'd be too focused listening to everyone else.
Yeah, I'd be enjoying it too much.
Here, I don't know if we can put this in the thing. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. I don't know. But yeah, it's just a video there of just like it's a full.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a full mall transformed into a classroom. And everyone's just like, just like trying to horse this
way
porridge.
Too obvious. Way too obvious.
Yeah, they all look like they're up to no good.
That's it, you know, mischievous, sneaky eating. You don't feel like your skills of sneaky eating would be up to task?
No.
I suppose we publicize much of our eating on the Try channel. So maybe you have more experience in showcasing your eating skills rather than trying to be discreet about it. Sort of like some sort of food heist, trying to hide it, be sneaky and hiding it. I don't know if I'd be good at this. I would say because it's porridge, I suppose that's kind of like a quick food to kind of maybe hide or eat. If it was a burrito, for example, I could probably eat a burrito in 10 minutes, but there's no way I'd do it sneakily. I would be a mess by the end of it, you know?
I'm kind of hungry now.
Yeah. Me too.
Because we've come to our final story. It's going to start like it's not positive, but the ending, the actual story is positive. Trio sentence over bear costume insurance fraud scam in California. So 3 people have been jailed for insurance fraud after claiming their cars were damaged by a bear, only for the assailant to be somebody dressed in a bear costume. The trio used a bear suit to stage the fake attacks inside a Rolls Royce and 2 Mercedes in an effort to get their paws on $141,839, which is €121,650, in insurance payout. Images released by the California Insurance Department show minor scratches on the car doors and seats that were intended to pass as claw marks. Detectives later discovered the bear suit inside one of the suspect homes.
Dumbass.
The group's plan unraveled when investigators showed the videos to a biologist from the California Department of Fish and Wildlife, and upon reviewing the footage, the biologist concluded it was clearly a human in a bear suit. All 3 responsible pleaded no contest to felony insurance fraud and were on Thursday each sentenced to 180 days in jail to be served through a weekend program. So I know that maybe sounded bad at first, but yes, I suppose justice was served. This is obviously absolutely gas. I just don't know how, 1, they thought they would get away with it, and 2, if you're going to do it, why did you leave the bear costume clearly in your house?
Yeah, I feel there were a lot of holes in this plan and it wasn't really thought out very well.
I think fair play.
I mean, it's a good gumption. I like the creativity.
Yeah,
Just the follow through, I think, was.
Yeah, I suppose they thought they'd get away with it. So why would maybe they wanted to do another one with the bear suit? They kept it.
Yeah, maybe there would have been like, no, I would have gone away with it if it wasn't for that meddling biologist from the California Department of Fish and Wildlife.
Yeah,
I'm surprised that the insurance companies thought to go to them. Like, could they not see from the footage themselves?
and like, yeah, was the person like crawling on all
it
fours?
was the bear walking.
I also have I'd see if we can put this in or not. I don't know. You see here, it's a very small video, but very clearly, just someone rustling around in the front of a car, someone in a Halloween costume or something like something from like a Spirit Halloween store or something. But it's just like clearly someone just like rustling around in the front seat of a car, being like, "Brr, brr."
I really like that story.
Yeah.
There's also so many bear attacks that I feel like there would be like so many experts on bear attacks that would just be like, that's just a guy in a suit.
Yeah.
I suppose, maybe because this is a story about bears, I guess you could call it positive news. Okay, guys, settle down. You stop applauding. You can sit down. You can sit down and enjoy the podcast. It's okay. Well, guys, that was some positive news. Just some oddball or nice, simple, light-hearted stories, which hopefully was a change of pace from the depressing hellscape of the world we find ourselves in these days. But guys, that does it for this episode of the podcast. Guys, where can people find you? Do you have anything to plug? We can start with you, Dr. Sarina.
I'm sometimes still on Instagram every so often,
Nice.
and TikTok at Sarina Kajani. That's where you'll find me.
I'm on Instagram at Saifa Kajani.
And you also have your cookie shop?
And I have my cookie shop in Dubai called The Cookie Dealer.
The Cookie Dealer.
Those are some bomb-ass cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Dealing them cookies. Well, guys, that does it for this week's episode of the Green Room Podcast. Please like and subscribe, rate and review wherever you get your podcasts. And yeah, thanks once again to our wonderful guests, and we'll see you next time.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.